Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphael's Insights. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm still trying to figure this out, trying to figure out a good angle. Hold on. Oh, my hand twitched. Okay. Hi everyone. Hold on. Let me pull you guys up on my laptop, just so I can be able to read your messages. Let's see. We don't want sound. Just want to see what I look like. If you guys see that it's paint, you know how I was painting the other day? Well, I kind of bumped my head into the paint. Thank you so much for whoever. I didn't see who said they love my background, but thank you so much for that. I was actually really excited to change that background because I feel like a lot of people have it, and it was bothering me because a lot of the people who have it are people who don't really, I wouldn't say, I don't know, to me, a lot of people who have that background like mine are those people who are who do those those videos are if you guys see this message is for you, and they're shuffling, and it's just, to me, I don't like that. It's just not my thing, and I don't want to be associated with people that do spirituality. And to me, doing it like that, to me, it's more like a trend, following a trend. That's why you don't see me do those kind of videos. Although I have thought about it, but then I'm like, no, it's there's no point. It's not genuine. It's just honestly following a trend. To me, I like to do my own thing, the way that I was taught by my angels, my beings of light, my spirits. So I do like to do kind of my own way. I have my own way of doing things. Yes, have you guys ever heard of piedra lumbre? Piedra lumbre is a very, very, very powerful, and it's powerful in protecting and removing negative energies. So protecting from and removing, it's not necessarily like a crystal, but it is at the same time. I'm gonna make a video on this soon, but piedra lumbre, this is one of the things that I use in my spiritual works. I like using this because this actually gives a lot of power to removing entities, removing demons, to removing and protecting from my works. And basically what I do is I just take this little rock here, and I take let's say some scissors or something sharp, and I just scrape off the salt from it. I wouldn't say it kind of tastes like salty. And there's many different uses, you guys. Health related uses that people use piedra lumbre as deodorant. People use it for face wash. People use it to protect themselves spiritually, to cleanse themselves both spiritually and physically. So it's a really interesting item to have. But anyways, yeah, I mean, it's edible. It is edible. Some people use it to cook, but so it's edible. There's many different ways you guys can use it. I'll make a video on it whenever I'm focused on just specifically that. But today we're gonna do the super chats. So we're gonna start with the super chats before I lose. So today, you guys, it is a super chat, specifically because this is the date that I was gonna do the next super chat, even though I haven't posted the calendar. So that's why I wanted to stay true to that. But from now on, you guys, you might see me on lives a lot more often, because now I'm on a different time schedule. Now I'm if you guys were following me on my social media, you saw that I was on a plane, and you saw that I got picked up at my job by my spouse, and I came back. I can't really say where I was, but I was definitely distant. We could say that. I was definitely distant. Make sure you guys, everybody who's watching, make sure you like the video. Make sure you guys follow all my social medias as well, you guys, because that's where I post all my updates. Now let me see who's the first one. And since this is a super chat, I'm focusing specifically on those who participate on the super chat. If we have time, I'll do those who are just submitting questions without participating in the super chat. But specifically today is a super chat. I'll probably log on one more time this week because I'm trying to change the time that I'm going to log on. I'm trying to figure out what time would be perfect for me because the scheduling is different. So I'm trying to figure out what time would be perfect for me. So I'm going to be playing around a lot. You're going to see me popping in at different times throughout the week, multiple times throughout the week, trying to figure out what's going to work best for me, for you guys. But today is a super chat, you guys. Today specifically a super chat. I just realized it's not the weekend. This weekend I was supposed to do a super chat, but that's why I'm doing it now. Anyways, let's get started. Because I do have some readings that I have to get to. Let's see. So the first one is, make sure you guys put your name, your date of birth, and your question, and try to do one question at a time, okay? So the first one is Lisa D. What do you see in my love life? Will I get back with my ex or do I move on? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's check your love life. How's your love life going to be? How's Lisa D's love life going to be? I'm going to try to be quick, you guys. Okay. So interesting enough, it says that you're going to be receiving news from this person from the past, and there is reconciliation with your ex. In your love life, it talks about you returning with somebody from your past. So your love life, basically what I see here, especially because this card here is dominating you, the Judgment, which is a card of reconciliation, is a card of healing, and not necessarily healing and walking away. It's healing and returning, forgiving somebody. So for you, I do see you getting back with your ex. Should you? I bet, and like from what I can see here on my laptop is that the video is no longer glitching. It looks really good, actually, and I'm kind of happy because of that. Should you get back with your ex? I mean, I do see love. I definitely do see love there. I do see that you both care for each other. So should you get back with your ex? Yes, there's been betrayals, and you feel the way that you feel. But, I mean, it's never good to return to something that doesn't serve you, right? But from what I can see here is that you both still care for each other. It says that he loves you and you love him. So I would say if you can look past for whatever situations you've gone through, then I would say yes. Definitely healing, letting go, and trying it again is definitely in your future. I'm not trying to. Okay. Marisol, for love, please. What is in your love life? Let's see. What is it? How does Marisol's love life looks like? Let's see. So Marisol, your love life looks stuck, Marisol. You have this card here. You have the World. It says that you're still looking towards the past. You're still waiting for someone to come back. You're still waiting for some sort of reconciliation. You're waiting for something from someone or something from the past. Because here it talks about a lot of hostility, and then it talks about fighting, and then it shows you stuck, and then you're in between decisions. You don't know what you should do. It's like you in love life, you seem stuck. For you, the reason you're stuck is because you're still looking towards the past. And then you have this card over here, which is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups tells you, I'm trying to see where I can hold it, where you guys can see it. The Four of Cups tells you to not look so much towards the past, to continue moving forward. Don Dine. I'm not sure if I pronounced your name right. It says general reading. Let's see. Let's see. I forgot to turn on my candle. Oops. For you, it's talking about more labor-wise, more economical-wise. It says that whatever you're waiting for, it says you're going to be receiving good news very soon, and even you're going to be starting a new job, a new business, a new opportunity that you're going to be starting. When it comes to job-wise, there's growth. There's new opportunity. You do have good news. So whatever you're waiting on, you are going to be receiving good news from that, and you are going to be very satisfied for that. But mainly what's coming up is you starting a new job or you starting something new. But it's mainly talking about like a project or job related, or getting promoted in that way as well, growth. Let's see. If I have time, you guys, I will hop on tomorrow again. Or I wouldn't say tomorrow. Sometime this week I'll hop on again and we'll do a regular live. Because I'm trying to figure out what days am I gonna hop on live. Make it easier for me, no longer like in the weekends maybe. Or maybe weekends end during the weeks. I don't know. We're still figuring it out. Jacqueline Razo, General, please. Que Diosito te bendiga. Amén igualmente. Let's see. Jacqueline Razo. I always count, like if you see my lips moving, it's because I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because that's how many times I shuffle my cards. For you, Jacqueline, for you have the card of the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles right now, it's normally she talks about finances and she talks about dominating finances. But for you, it's you're looking towards the past. And when you look towards the past, this card here says that you've been depressed, you've been worried over something, you have this huge worry, but your answer is not in the past. Your answer is not looking towards the past. Is not where the answer is at, because it says that you're going to be receiving good news, you're going to be moving forward. Let's see what else comes up. It's like you're holding yourself there, right? Things are going to get better. Stop holding on to that situation. Let things move on their own. Usually when you let things move on your own, it'll clear out faster. Let's say like there was a fight, there was an argument, there was some sort of a problem that came up. When you try to force it to move, when you're just worrying about it, you just cause blockages. Jamie Ruelas, will I get my tax return soon? If so, when? My relationship with my baby daddy. Please, okay. Let's see. Will you get your tax return soon? Will Jamie Ruelas get her tax return soon? Let's see. So from what I can see here, it says that you are gonna get it soon, but not just yet. Not like, from what I can see here, it's honestly coming up more around next month, towards the end. También, it's not necessarily coming up like right away. Your prayers are gonna be answered from what I can see here, but you're gonna be receiving that news in July. So there's still delays. And there's a lot of delays wrapped around it because everything came out negative when it comes to that whole situation. And then you said your relationship, Jamie Ruela's relationship with her baby daddy. Ooh, brincó una carta. Let's see. I'm going to wash my hat, but I haven't at the time. So your relationship with your baby daddy does look good. Um, from what I can see here, again, you have the energy of the answered prayers. What you're looking for in the relationship with your baby daddy, they're going to be answered. Your prayers are going to be answered, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune as well. So with the relationship with your baby daddy, actually looks like it taking the next step. Actually looks like fixing things, reconciliation. Looks like tears being shed, a lot of communication, and then tears being shed, but not necessarily you walking away from your baby daddy, not necessarily splitting, more of like becoming closer. So the tears being shed is probably just being emotional, talking things through. But your relationship with your baby daddy actually looks really good. Chantelle J, what kind of brujeria was done on Chantelle J? Give me 1 second. After this one, you guys give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn on my white candle because it's always good to turn on your white candle. You always have to, whenever you do readings, whenever you do anything spiritual, it's always good to have a white candle on. And I have one for my Archangel Michael and my spirits, but it's good to have one for yourself specifically when you're doing readings. Let's see. So what kind of brujeria was done for you, Chantelle J? It's funny thing is because it says that this person has given you something and you've brought it to your home. Or they either gave it to you, they gave it to somebody, they sent it to you. And it's funny because there's actually ways when people are spiritual, when people practice spirituality, when people are already already knowledgeable in spirituality, you have to get kind of you have to get, what is it called? Let's say smart. You have to get smart with what you're gonna be like doing. So there's actually a work where you can actually just buy a candle and you carve a little hole and you just stuff a bunch of nasty things in there and you activate it for it to be a curse and you gift it to somebody, and the whole time that person will have that candle inside their home and they won't even realize that it's a curse. So there's works like that. So for you, it says that somebody gifted you something. It says that you have something that's cursed and gifted, but it's mainly to cause you financial distress and unbalance financially. And even from here, from what I can see as well, it's more like, I would say it's more like a jinx, more like to cause you financial distress and to cause you like from time to time to get hurt here and there, but not necessarily like to destroy your life, to destroy your health. It's more of like, I would say it's looking more like a jinx. I don't know if this is gonna like cut us off. Hold on, because I just need to make sure. Where'd it go? Oh, it did pause us. It did pause us. Okay, it's gonna probably pause us for a sec. Give me a second. I just have to make sure something. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I apologize on that. I had to just. Can you do cleanses? Yes, I can do cleanses, Chantelle. Actually, that's something that I do. It's actually a service that I provide, but you would have to get a private reading and or a picture check, and that's how we would have to. That's how you can get in communication with me. because I can't really just give off my number like that or give out my information like that, because then that will be compromised, and then I would never be able to help anybody. So I keep that more like for people who I keep that more for like people who are private clients. Kind of got blurry for a sec. You guys remember, when it comes to the super chats, you guys, your messages are not saved there forever. They'll stay there for as long as I can scroll up, but I can't scroll up all the way up. The messages get deleted. So like I always say, I try my best to answer everybody, but at the same time, it's not like a guarantee that I'll be able to answer your question. Forgot to say that in the beginning. But I do my best. Let's see. Merced Caño, will my partner and I ever own a house? Let's see. Where Merced Caño's. The answer is yes. And honestly, the year that comes up for you, excuse me, the year that comes up for you is 2024, when you'll be able to own a house. You are going to be able to have kids as well. You have the Ace of Cups, which is El Espíritu Divino. This is like the gift from the universe, a gift of a child. Jessica Gill, general reading. Let's see. Kind of messed it up after I messed with it, because now it looks a little bit blurry. Or is that just me? Jessica, for you, I have to tell you that you do have, when it comes to relationship-wise, you have a lot of negative energy surrounding relationship-wise. Relationships with you are very problematic, whether you find someone, where you get with someone, or things are just never like good for you in love, because you are surrounded by the devil and the card of brujeria. And both cards actually represent brujeria, right? These two cards right here actually both represent brujeria. It says that in your past, someone did an amarre, or someone did some sort of a spiritual work to mess with you love-wise, and they tried to bring you to them, or they tried to pull you towards them. And this energy is still affecting you. Make sure you guys put your name, your date of birth, and your question, so I can be able to answer you. Evelyn D, will your baby daddy AFG reach out to reconcile? Let's see. Does he want to reach out to reconcile? The answer is yes. He's just overthinking it. Even the sun comes out to tell you 100% yes. He does want to. But there is some sort of a love triangle when it comes to that relationship. What's stopping him is that he's also thinking about somebody else. It's like he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know if he should go to either the new relationship or go back to the relationship he still has feelings for. Let's see. Annabelle, try this. When will I get pregnant? Let's see. When will Annabelle try this get pregnant? Is it me who's like... Oh, it's... Never mind. Okay. Sorry, give me a second, Annabelle. Try this. I'm looking for your answer. I kind of already have the answer, but I just want to make sure. Okay. Let me scroll up real quick to see if I see any more. Sorry, my phone kind of like moves a lot. Hold on. Okay. So really what comes up for you, Annabelle, try this pregnancy-wise, it's coming up in 2 years. Being as we're in the middle of this year, I would say either end of next year, mid next year, end of next year, beginning of 2023. But really, I see you pregnant mid 2022. I would say beginning mid 2022. So really, the when I see you getting when I see you pregnant, is like, because it's telling me in 2 years. I would say 2022, 2023, but probably beginning. If it's not like mid 2022, it's probably gonna be end of 2022, beginning of 2023. Can I scroll up? Now let me scroll up. Let's see. Erica Rosa's pregnancy this year or soon? Let's see. Erica Rosa, is Erica Rosa's going to get pregnant this year? So, let's see, hold on. Erica Rosa is going to get pregnant 2022. Are you gonna get pregnant soon? The answer is yes, Erica Rosas. Same thing with you. I'm again. It's telling me 2 years, but for you, I feel it more towards 2022, unlike the other person. How? For you, it's more 2022. You'll be pregnant. So soon, yeah. I do see you getting pregnant soon. Brittany Mearsman. Okay. Brittany Mearsman. Is Brittany Mearsman going to get pregnant soon? Are you going to get pregnant soon? You are going to get pregnant soon? The answer, yeah, you are going to get pregnant soon. Yeah, see? It's funny, like, even these cards say it here. The gift from the universe, and then over here shows you with kids. What the cards for bringing your stuff? You guys, make sure you put, you do one question at a time, and you put your name, your date of birth, and your question all in one, okay? So I can move quickly. Same thing with you, Brittany Mearsman. You do a lot of overthinking is coming up. A lot of looking towards the past, things that have ended, things that you need to let go of. Again, the Four of Cups for you tells you that you're about to be granted a wish, something that you've been asking for, something that the universe is going to grant for you, but it's not found in the past. I'll probably do a FaceTime with Raphael's Insights also sometime this week as well. Crystal Gonzalez, my dad, Israel Gonzalez, is in the process of getting his green card. How will it go and how soon will he get it? Okay. How will Crystal Gonzalez's father's green card process go? It's actually going to go very successful, and it seems like it's going to go very fast. From here on forward, it seems like it's going very fast. The process, it's going to go very fast. He is going to receive it soon. It does look like he's going to be getting news within within these next three months, I would say, or 3 weeks, because I'm leaning towards July is when he starts receiving news. Things start looking like they're moving faster. But he does receive news very soon, actually. I would say within 3 weeks, to be honest. But the process is gonna move very quickly for him. 3 weeks, 3 months. But it is gonna go favorable. Berenice Varela, relationship, financial. Let's see. General, let's see what comes up for you in general. Let's see, what do the cards want to tell Berenice Varela? Well, relationship, let's see. Relationship-wise, it talks about a lot of conflicts. It talks about more fighting, more arguing, more like deception, heartache is what's coming up. Feeling stuck. Not being able to let go of betrayals. So it's going to be, you're doing a lot of overthinking with betrayals, things from the past. Financially, Berenice Varela. Remember, you guys, this is for the super chat. And in the super chat, you guys, I do only focus for those who are participating on the super chat. Berenice Varela, relationship, financial, okay, how's Berenice Varela's finances going to be? Your finances do look like they're going to be growing. It looks like financially you're going to have success, growth financially, good news, success all around your finances. So say abundance financially. Yeah, see, even in your general reading, it talks about you being surrounded by money. So promotions, growth, success, good opportunities. Daisy Ortega, will you be pregnant this year? Let's see. Will Daisy Ortega be pregnant this year? This year seems like it's going to be very difficult for you to get pregnant. Let's see. So really, I see you pregnant in like beginning mid 2022, but this year doesn't look like you're, I would say end of 2021, beginning of 2022, mid 2022. But this year it's looking really complicated. The energies are really negative towards you getting pregnant this year. So what can you do to speed this up? Get a red apple and cleanse yourself from your head to your toes with a red apple, just like you would with an egg cleanse. And your woman area, your matriz, your stomach. Remember, you guys, I do have to say it again. The super chat, it's not like you're purchasing like a picture check or anything like that. It's not guaranteed that I'll be able to answer you. But again, like I always say, I always try my best, you guys. Let's see. Kelly Montaño, will me and my coworker ever be together? Johnson, will I ever be able to move out of my house and live independently. Okay, will Kelly Montaño and her coworker Johnson ever be together? I laugh because it's funny because Kelly Montaño, I have to tell you since it came out here, it's funny because you're looking at him and he's looking at how do I say this? I don't see you guys being together. I have to tell you the truth. I don't see you guys being together, and I laugh because I'm looking at this, and you're looking at him, but he's looking at another guy. So that's why I laugh because I smiled because it's like he could be bisexual, definitely, because this card here represents bisexuality as well. Yeah, it can be that, but I laugh because it's funny because I'll show you literally like he's looking at another guy like here, yeah, and you're over here looking at him. It's like you're over here looking at him and he's looking at another guy when it comes to that whole situation. So I don't necessarily see you guys being together. Even like to answer your question, I don't see you guys being together. Are you ever going to be able to be independent? The answer is yes. It says that you are going to be able to. You're actually already on the verge of there. So probably you're probably looking on like being independent sometimes, maybe this year, next year, but definitely it's like it's around the corner. Isabel Aguilar. Love and stock. What do you mean stock? I'm not sure what you mean, Isabel Aguilar, with stock. I mean like the stock market or... Let's see, how is Isabel Aguilar going to be in love? Complicated. I mean, love comes out here, but this card here really comes out more of like being kind of like by yourself, spending time for yourself, and the love life does come out very, very complicated. I don't know what you mean by stock. I'm a little confused on that, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Thank you to everybody who's participating on the super chat again. I only created the super chat because you guys were asking for it. Yesenia Miranda, what kind of relationship does Leo and Angelica have? Also, will he leave me alone? What kind of relationship does Leo and Angelica have? Well, there is cheating involved in the relationship. I mean, there's love. I do see that there's some sort of love and they care for each other, but there's a lot of infidelity in the relationship. And then he also tends to look too much towards the past as well. So it's like he doesn't know what he wants. It's unbalanced. There's cheating, there's lying, there's He still thinks about relationships from the past. And I'm pretty sure that's what you asked. Will he leave you alone? Will he leave you alone? I don't really see him leaving you alone anytime soon. Eventually, he is going to leave you alone, but not anytime soon. Will Selena Mora's economical situation get better? The answer is yes, it is going to get better. You do have celebrations coming up, so the answer is yes. And that's sitting in your present slash future, so that's something that's coming up very soon. Like that's like the immediate present, immediate future. Are you going to get the job that you're interviewing tomorrow? It looks like you are going to get it. It definitely looks like you are going to get it. But even if you don't get it, you're going to be celebrating a new job very soon. Again, this sitting in your immediate future, it says you're going to be celebrating something. But I'd say you are going to get it. Wear a red ribbon. Before you go to that interview, wear a red ribbon with 3 knots on your right wrist or your right ankle, so whatever negative can happen won't happen. Whatever envies want to stop you from getting that job, that interview, that whatever it wants to do, just don't let it get near you. Franchelli Rodriguez, career, love, general. Sorry, you guys, the train is passing through. Career-wise, it says to stand your ground, to continue moving forward. Those changes that you want to make right now, I wouldn't recommend you to make those changes career-wise, because it says that it's not time for change. You do have the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles talks about you being in between decisions. Should you make this change? Should you do this? But if you make that change, you're gonna miss your growth that's about to come. Career-wise, whatever you're doing right now, it's not time for change. Career-wise, it looks like you're gonna be progressing a lot. For you, love-wise, you do have this energy of healing, closing cycles, letting something go. Not necessarily reconciliation. Well, I guess forgiving somebody, but not necessarily returning to that person in your love life. In general, what they're trying to tell you is that you're going to be dealing with a lot of hard decisions. Hi, Rosa. Rosa says, am I pregnant? If not, when and will my partner and I move out this year? Thank you. I don't see you pregnant just yet. I would have to see a picture of you and where you're standing in front of me. So the way that I check for people's pregnancies, it's more of like a picture check. I I like answering through here, but the best way to check someone if they're pregnant or what they're gonna have is if they send me a picture where they're visible from head to toe, their name, their date of birth, and then I just look at their picture and right away I can see if you're pregnant or not. Through here, right now, I don't see, because a lot of deception is coming up. I don't necessarily see you pregnant just yet, but you are gonna get pregnant soon. I'm saying like within these next 3 months, July, August, September. I would say from like July to October is when you're gonna get pregnant. Okay. I'm looking at your next question. Are you going to be able to move out this year? I do see you being able to move out this year. It just says that you still have a lot of hard work to do before you can. But you do look like you're moving out this year. You guys, I do have to get going. Because I do have a private reading that I was supposed to get to at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm already late. Veronica Becerra at work. How is work going to be? Work-wise, slow. It seems like it's gonna go slow, but it's gonna pick up next month. I'm not sure what you mean by pregnancy, Veronica Becerra. Like, when are you gonna get pregnant? Or are you pregnant? Or try to do one question at a time, you guys. Well, no more questions, no more, because I have to get off. I'm gonna be late to all my readings now. And let me just see. I'm gonna try to answer as many as they pop up. Veronica Becerra's finances. Let's see. Your finances still look like they're going to be a little stuck. You still have, from what I can see here, it says that they're still going to be complicated. You have the card of the Ace of Pentacles, but it's coming up more of a like, it's coming up more of like bad news. Yeah, it's coming up more of like bad news. What I would recommend you to do is to wear a yellow ribbon with 3 knots on your right wrist or your right ankle. The same as the red ribbon, you guys. But wear red ribbons is to protect, to remove, and protect you from anything negative. Also to bring love to you, to draw in love and work-wise. Yellow ribbons are for prosperity, abundance, luck, problems financially. Lisa D, when is your ex going to When are you and your ex going to be getting back together? It's still a while from now for sure. I would say at least in another 2 years. Because 2 is coming up, but yeah, 2023, that would make sense as to why 2 years comes up. Career-wise, says you're going to be doing very well career-wise. Opportunities also coming your way. Okay, you guys. There is no more super chats that are popping up. Let me see if I could pull some up on my phone. I hate wiggling the phone so much. Let me see if I could just hold it. Yeah, there's no more that are popping up. Well, Yesenia Miranda, I'd like to know what's going to happen between Francisco Garcia and myself. Do we have a future? Do you have a future? It's funny because the sun comes out and it says yes. It's not going to happen the way you want it to happen. I would say it's trying to force it. It's not gonna make a difference right now. You have obstacles when it comes to this whole situation. But the funny thing is it still says you do have a future. Yeah, you do have a future. See, right now this card here tells you he's looking in a different direction. This what the guy's looking over here, right? He's looking in a different direction. Change is the energy's gonna change. He's gonna start looking forward, and then he turns back in the direction towards you. So there is still a future still left there. It's like the ties are not cut yet. Let me see. You guys, these are the last super chats that I'm gonna do because I have like 4 private readings I have to do right now. So let's see. Let me just finish these last ones. Yesenia Coronado. Will Yesenia Coronado and her ex get back together? So there's still something there, but getting back together. It's funny because three different people come up, three different guys come up. I think that the ex getting back together, I would say for a short period of time, but then again, fate doesn't want you guys together. Fate says that there's something better for you out there, and they're trying to push you in the right direction, but you trying to hang on to it, and you can still go back to it. But the thing is when fate decides that it's time for change, it's going to continue to push you. Remember, you guys, the super chats erase after a while. That's why I asked you guys to do one question at a time so I can move faster. But they're also not guaranteed for me to be able to answer every single person. Because it's not like, the super chats are not like when you purchase like a picture check on my store, on my Etsy. I only do these here. They're not guaranteed anywhere else. This is the only time that I do them. And they're not guaranteed for everybody to get answered. But again, you guys know I work my hardest for you guys to answer as many as I can, or all of them. But no more, you guys, no more super chats because I have to go already. See, Evelyn Devora, what are the cards want to tell you? Especially because you're asking about, will you be able to buy a home soon? Watch out for lies. Watch out for betrayals when it comes to purchasing a home, because it says that someone steals, loss of huge finances, loss of money. So definitely watch out who you're making those sales with or those deals with. And that's the thing that comes up for your general reading. Your love life seems like it's going to be a little slow. Career-wise, it says that it's going to be going very good. It's going to be going very smooth, very peaceful. So career-wise, you do have success when it comes to career-wise. Cindy Munoz, you have peaceful energies, and you also have a guide. So you do have a lot of growth coming your way financially. Financially, again, new opportunities, growth as well. Finances, economically, you're going to be doing really good. Love-wise, you have the card of the devil. It says it's going to be going complicated with relationships and love. And home-wise, it says you're going to be moving houses, changing. Change is what it's really what's speaking to you. Which make sure you guys put your name, your date of birth, and your question. Araceli Little Minion. Which species has feelings for me, Leo or Chris? But no more super chats, you guys, because I have to get off because I'm already gonna be like extremely late to all my private readings. You guys, I have to get going. Chris does have feelings. They both have feelings for you, but it seems like Chris is more interested. It can be, Lisa D, it can be. So when it speaks in twos, it speaks in it can be 2 years, it can be 2 weeks, it can be 2 months. But when I see you guys together is not till 2020, I would say 2023. It can be that it's just showing me up ahead that you guys are already together and that you guys fix things. So it can be like that, of course. It can be in 2 months, but in order to find out that, we can ask, are you going to reconciliate? Is Lisa D going to reconciliate with her ex in 2 months? Oops. Let me see. So there is some sort of communication coming up in 2 months, but then it says it goes on to next year. It seems like it's just a back and forth thing, and then it goes on to next year, and then there's problems again, like complications. Someone's depressed. Yeah, it can be 2 months, but it the way it's looking like it still goes on till next year. Like I don't really see things like you guys together. I would say not like in 2 months comes up that you guys do end up talking. You guys start talking a little bit, but there's nothing really going on, and I think it's gonna go on for a couple months. He's gonna be back and forth with not knowing what he wants. But like I said, what they could be showing me is more of like when you guys already like made up, everything's back to normal way in the future. So it can be that, because what came up is like it's gonna happen in a way that you're not expecting it. It's like it's gonna happen in the way that you don't how do I say it? That you're not expecting it, right? Michelle Estrada, the relationship with your spouse, let's see. It seems like it's going to be peaceful. It says it's going to be growing. It says things are going to be going well. Relationship with your spouse says it's going to be going well. Moving forward, forgiveness, promises, new promises come up. So relationship with your spouse says it's going to be going really well. And then how is the immigration case going to go for Michelle Estrada's spouse? So the star does come out. Look, his prayers are going to be answered, so it's going to go well. It is going to go in his favor. Look, even satisfaction comes out. This is the card of being happy, being 100% happy, 100% satisfied in a situation. But you guys, I definitely have to get going. I am definitely going to have to push all my readings 30 minutes forward. But it was worth it to get on here with you guys, to be able to do this for you guys. I'm still trying to figure out everything. I actually didn't realize it, but I actually did open up this entire week. So I have readings all this week, which is kind of going to make things difficult for me, because now I'm going to have to play around with times on like trying to catch up and everything. because I'm behind on everything. Picture checks, you guys, if I owe you a picture check, I am going to do it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to be trying to do all of them at once. If you guys participated in the live on TikTok the other day, if you guys followed the instructions, I will be answering those questions that I told you guys to follow those instructions. But I love you guys. I definitely appreciate everybody who participated. Again, the reason I started this super chat is because you guys had asked for it. And I will be getting on again, and it's not going to be a super chat the next time I get on this week. It's not going to be a super chat. It's going to be all at random, like I like to do. And then I will be posting when I'm going to do the next super chat very soon. I love you guys. I do have to get going because I'm already late, and I have to explain to everybody that I messed up. But thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for everybody who loves my new background, because I absolutely love it too. Yeah, you guys. And I definitely still, the wax, like whenever I do candle work, they burn so dark that the smoke got everywhere, and even on my lights, like the white little like tela, the covering from the lights, got kind of dingy and dark. So I need to fix that as well. I didn't realize that until I'm looking at them now, but I don't know, maybe they sell the covering separate. I don't know, but I'll see you guys next time, you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much for watching Raphael's Insights. I love you guys, and make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias. And the store is going to open tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.